loves dessert. I love dessert. It is my love language. There's a guy named James Alexander Dewar, and in 1930, he was working for a bakery, and they would make treats out of strawberries. And then when the machines weren't working because the strawberries were out of season, he decided that he was going to use one of the idle machines. And so he took the cake and he put cream inside. And he decided he was going to call it a Twinkie. Who likes Twinkies? He was inspired by a shoe company. And he said, I'm going to call this a Twinkie. Now, I could take the Twinkie and I could squish it. I could tear it apart. I could cover it with chocolate. I could call it a ding dong. But the Creator defines his creation. It's always going to be a Twinkie because he decided. In Genesis 3, Adam and Eve had eaten the apple, and then their eyes were open and they realized that they were naked. And so when they heard the Lord coming, they made some clothing. They covered themselves with fig leaves. And then the Lord said, Adam, where are you? And they were hiding. And the Lord said, why are you hiding? And he said, well, because we're naked. And the Lord said, who told you that you were naked? And so my question for you today is, who told you that you aren't valuable? Who told you that you aren't good enough? Who told you that you are your mistakes? It wasn't God, it was the enemy. And he is lying today just like he always has. And we have to stop believing him. So what if your kids came home and they said, Mom, Dad, I just don't think I'm worthy enough. I'm good enough to be your child. So I'm out of here. I'm moving out. I'm not going to live with you anymore. I don't deserve to be your kid. You'll be like, what? You didn't decide that. You were born of me. I'm your parent. So why do we think that we get to go, God, I'm not worthy enough? That's a lie. That's a lie because our Creator defines his creation. When I was young, my mom is from Vietnam, and it's a rough culture. And so she learned that she wasn't valuable. She was abused. She was raped. So when she married my dad and they came over here, she taught me what she knew, that I wasn't valued. I was abused. I was molested. I walked around in shame, like all through high school like this. I couldn't lift up my head. If your own parents don't love you, why would anybody else? But the Creator defines his creation. I used to believe that the Bible was true, and I just love the Lord. And everything that God says in his word is true for you. But not for me, because I wasn't valuable. I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worth it. And then one day I realized that if I'm trying to change the word of God, and I'm telling God, well, your word is good for her and her and her and him, but not for me, I'm calling God a liar. And so I had to decide in that moment, do I believe him? Do I believe everything he says about you and about me? I decided, okay, I'm going to stop calling you a liar. My name is Jeanette Bradley, and I'm a princess. I am a daughter of the king. I am highly favored. I am loved by the king of all kings. He's my dad. He calls me his daughter. And you also. You are his. You are loved. You know, I went on to marry and divorce 3 times before I realized that I had so much value. But I'm so grateful that my mistakes don't define me, but they don't disqualify me. Stand up. Repeat after me. I'm going to send an email to Rosalind, and it's going to have a lot of scriptures on identity. If you want to believe the word of God, and if you want to walk from that place, then I need you to do the work. For 30 days, I want you to read what it says. I am highly favored. I am his beloved. I am a daughter of the king. There's going to be a lot of them because he says a lot of amazing things about us. I'm the apple of his eye. I want you to read them all every single day, all of them, for 30 days. And at the end, look at the ones that you think, oh, I'm not sure about that. And you keep reading and you keep believing. Repeat after me. I am his beloved. I am his beloved. I am a daughter of the king. I am a daughter of the king. He would have died for just me. I am not the sum of my mistakes. I am only what he created me to be. I am only what he created me to be. Louder. I am only what he created me to be. I am loved. I am loved. I am a co-heir with Christ. I am a co-heir with Christ. I am his princess. I am his princess. I am his daughter. I am his daughter. He loves me with an everlasting love. I am his and he is mine. I am his and he is mine. Loves. He loves you because he loves you, because he loves you, because he loves you, because he loves you. Final answer. God bless you.